good morning, good afternoon, or good evening. Wherever you are around the world, remember, you have greatness inside of you. It's Sunday. What's all about Sunday, Coach? Of course, it's an NHL Flashback series, Montreal Canadiens. And today, we're going to talk about Mr. Guy Pointu Lapointe. Don't go nowhere. Yes, today we're going to talk about Guy Lapointe, one of the members of the Big Three with Serge Savard and also, of course, Larry Robinson. But before we start talking about Mr. Lapointe, we want to invite you, don't forget to subscribe to the Hockey Nation Live Show under the Facebook page and YouTube channel. And finally, leave your comments. Tell me more about what you think about Guy Lapointe. If you want to get your favorite players on the NHL Player Series, please leave your comments. Let me know which player you would like me to do for the next video. So let's start talking about Guy Lapointe. Here we go. Guy Gérard Lapointe, born in Montreal, March 18, 1948. Honestly, he played his first 2 years in the QM with the Verdun Ibervier. Then after that, his last season played with the Montreal Junior Canadiens. And then before he graduated at Montreal Canadiens, of course, he played on the CHL. He was a league with the Houston Apollos. And finally, he went to the American Hockey League when the Montreal Canadiens put him under contract with the Nova Scotia Les Voyageurs, where he was honestly the club form of the Montreal Canadiens. So let's talk about his career. During those years, guys, there was not draft players. So he was a defenseman, 6 foot 2005. During his first 2 years, and 68, 69, 70, 69, 70, he have only 6 games. But it's really his first year in NHL. It was only in 1970 and 1971. And during his first year as a rookie, he scored 15 goals at 44 points in 78 games. During the playoff, where he won the Stanley Cup, first of his 6 Stanley Cup winner he got in NHL. He played 20 games with 9 points, 4 goals, and 5 assists. You cannot ask for more. By the way, with his 15 goals as a defenseman, he still holds the record for a rookie with most goal with 15. In 1971 and 1972 with the Montreal Canadiens, Guy Pointu Lapointe got 49 points with 69 games with 11 goals. He played only 6 games during the playoff with only 1 point. That's give him another season back-to-back with a double digit. He's honestly have an amazing, great hockey player on offensive. Then at 70, 72 and 73, he played 76 games. He had 54 points, 19 goals that year with 17 games during the playoff, 6 goals, 7 assists for 13 points. When the second time is Stanley Cup. Listen, he was showing right now at that moment the reason he was playing with Montreal Canadiens is offensive, his slap shot, and also physically, guy, he was hard. His body check on the defensive side was very strong, to be honest with you. So Guy was a great hockey player, big, member of the Big Three. And 73 and 74, he had 71 games. He had 53 points, 13 goals, 40 assists. And during the playoff, he had 6 games, only 2 points. First time he reached the total of 40 assists in plus. During 74, 75, 80 games, he had 28 goals, guy. 28 goals, 47 assists for 75 points. 11 games during the playoff, he have 10 points with 6 goals. 28 goals, guys, is the most goals by any defenseman in the history franchise on the Montreal Canadiens. I'll just give you an idea. He was like amazing as a defenseman. 1975 and 1976 was the beginning of the 4 Stanley Cup for the team. He played 77 games. He had 21 goals, 47 assists again for 68 points, 13 games and playoff, 3 goals, 3 assists for 6 points. That was his second season back-to-back with 20 goals a plus. That gave him also 6 straight season with a double digit. And then he consists right away with a season of 25 goals, 76, 77, and 77 game, 76 point, 12 game and a playoff with 12 point, 77, 78, 49 game, 42 point, 14 games on the playoff with 7 point. Another season of double digit with 13 goals. 78, 79, win again the Stanley Cup. He has 69 game, 13 goal again, 42 assists for 55 points. He played 10 game. He has 8 points on that playoff. 79 and 80 with the Montreal Canadiens. He has like now 45 game, 6 goal, 20 assists for a total of 26 points. He have only played 2 games on the playoff. It was hurt during that year. It was the end of his straight with double-digit goal. Then he played 33 game the following year with 1 goal, 9 assists for a total of 10 points. He has only 1 game. He has 55 game. He have 26 points, 1 goal, 25 assists. He played 7 games. During that season, he got traded to the St. Louis Blues for a second-round pick. That's happening with him. And then after the following year, that year with the St. Louis Blues in 1982 and 1983, he played 54 games, 3 goals, 23 assists for 26 points. He had 4 games on the playoff with only 1 assist. And then his final year in NHL, he signed as a UFA with the Boston Bruins. He had 45 games, 2 goals, 16 assists for 18 points. Did not participate to the playoff. So that's make him, during his career with the Montreal Canadiens, 776 games, 77 game, guys. 166 goals, 406 assists with 572 points. He played 112 games with the Montreal Canadiens and the playoff with 25 goals, 43 assists for a total of 68 points. After that, with the St. Louis Blues, he played 1 year and a half, to be honest with you. With them, he played for a total of 62 games, 3 goals, 29 assists, 32 points. That was, and then during his playoff with them, he have 11 game, 1 goal, 1 assist, 2 points. Then he played only 1 season with the Boston Bruins. Then he retired. 45 game, 2 goals, 16 assists for a total of 18 points. And we know he did not participate to the playoff. During his career, he reached a total of 884 game, 171 goal, 451 assists for a total of 622 points. During his career, 16 years, and during the playoff, he played 123 game, 26 goal, 44 assists for a total of 70 points. An amazing, great career, to be honest with you, for Guy Lapointe. So let's talk a little bit more what happening with him, a little bit of milestones during his career. He played 16 years in NHL. Honestly, 14 with Montreal, 1 year and a half with the St. Louis Blues, and 1 year with the Boston Bruins. The 6 foot, 205 pounds. His nickname, it was Pointu, and English is sharp. He won 6 times the Stanley Cup. One thing, it was, he was playing with Larry Robinson, Serge Chavard. He never had a chance to win any time trophy Norris. He runner-up for about 2 times. He was also participate 4 times at the All-Star Game NHL. He was a member of the Big Three. The Montreal Canadiens retired his jersey November 8, 2014. Also, the number 5, Bernard Geoffrion, become a member of the Hall of Fame 1993 class. He still holds the record of the most goal by defenseman for the Montreal Canadiens with 28 goals. And also, he holds the record of the rookie 15 goals during his first year. And then he participated with a member of the Team Canada, Sven Evans, 1972, 1976, and 1979. Just give you an idea what he accomplished in NHL. Finally, I want to mention to you, he got traded, like I mentioned earlier, March 9, 1982, again, a second-round pick in the one in 1983. August 15, he signed as a UFA for the Boston Bruins 1983, played with them for only 1 year, and that was the end of his career after 16 years for Guy Lapointe. Then after that, guys, he have an amazing, great after career. That's pretty amazing. Look, right away after he got retired, he signed with the Quebec Nordic as an assistant coach for 1 year. Then he go to the QM for 2 seasons with the Longueuil Chevalier as a general manager and head coach. Returned for 2 more years with the Quebec Nordic as an assistant coach. And then he decided to go with the Calgary Flames as a scout. And during that time of 10 years with them, at some point, he was assistant coach for 2 years. Then after that, when Jacques Lemaire was a Minnesota Wild with Mario Tremblay, they hired him as assistant coach, as a scout. And he accomplished this role, guys, for 21 years. He's still with them now. His role is only like a scout amateur. But prior to that, he was always been the director of scouting for the Minnesota Wild. This was impressive, to be honest with you. It blew my mind. He's still in the hockey, guys, since 1968, and he's still doing this. Mr. Lapointe is now 73. So listen, this is another great NHL player flashback by the Hockey Nation Live Show. Before we leave, we invite you, don't forget to subscribe to the Hockey Nation Live Show on the YouTube channel and Facebook page. We would like, if you enjoyed this video, to click on the likes to helping us to grow, and we're going to be really grateful if you can do this. And finally, leave your comments. Tell me what you think about Guy Lapointe. If you are old enough to remember him, if you see him play, tell me, let me know what you think. And finally, if you are young, you please go on the YouTube channel, check for that, maybe some game of Guy Lapointe. I'm sure you're going to find some differently. But before also we leave, we want to remind you, of course, you have greatness inside of you. This is your hockey coach guru, Coach Frenchy, directly from the Hockey Nation Live Show for another great video of the NHL Player Flashback. Have an amazing, great day, everybody. I look forward for the next video of the NHL Flashback next time. Bonne journée, mes amis. On se reparle plus tard. Et je vous attends pour une autre vidéo avec l'entraîneur, Coach Frenchy.